Well, this young editor's got the right idea.
He used to be state senator, didn't he?
That's right. It's too bad he wasn't reelected. He could do a lot of good up there. I think I'll write him a letter and tell him he ought to run again.
These are the personal letters, Mr. Washburn.
Thank you, Iris.
Getting a lot of letters from your readers lately, aren't you, boss?
Yes.
I was out bowling with a few of the fellas last night. They were discussing this attack you're making on business profits. It was very interesting to hear their opinions.
And?
They asked me a couple of questions about why you were doing it, but I couldn't answer them. I really don't know.
Blake, weren't you marked so late for the deadline?
Oh, Katie, deadline.
This has to be in tomorrow morning's paper. It's important. Hello, Slim.
Hiya, Katie.
Our class goes on the outing tomorrow, and this has to be printed before we go, or it won't be news. It's the names of all the pupils.
All these names?
You must print every one. It's important.
Is it?
I promised them their names would be in the Herald, and they've got to be. I gave my word.
Why did you?
I collected 10 cents for each name.
Hey, Katie.
I'm going to give it to the Red Cross.
All right, it'll be in tomorrow morning.
Thanks, Blake. You're a nice brother. I have to go now. Bye, Slim.
Bye, Katie.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Iris.
Bye, Katie.
Bye.
How about it, Blake? Town has a lot of confidence in you, but they'd like to see you take it a little easy. So would I. Concentrate more on local news. Stop going off in all directions.
Here's some local news. Why don't you write that article?
Okay, boss. Mr. Kenlock, I've got a news item about the 3rd grade in Lincoln Grammar School. Do you think you'll have room for it?
Good evening, Slim. You still here?
I'm the babysitter. We just went to press.
Blake, it's 1 o'clock.
Oh, Janice. Is it?
You were going to meet me at Kay's Diner at 11:30.
Oh, Janice. I'm sorry. Forgive me?
Of course you're forgiven.
How about some coffee? That'll be ready by now. Piping hot. This one's with the sugar.
Blake, tell me honestly. Are you just using this paper to get yourself back in the state senate?
Yes, I am.
That's why you've been doing all this crusading, to get to the people who might someday vote for you.
What's wrong with trying to get votes?
You said you were going to do some good with the paper. You asked me to have faith in you while you did it. I didn't know you were going to trick your readers into voting you back into the Senate.
Trick them? But I've been sincere about everything I've printed in the Herald. And because I have been, the people want me back in Capital City.
You're not being very honest with yourself. You really want to show them you can come back after your defeat, don't you?
The people are with me.
Don't you realize you were the victim of a mistake in the first place? You came home our most decorated war hero, and on that popularity, you were elected state senator. You were the victim of a mistake.
Why do you say that?
I heard the voters. I heard them talking before the last election. They realized their mistake. That's why they went to the polls and deliberately voted you out.
I don't believe that.
It's about time you did. You're a trained newspaper man and can be a good one. So stop trying to be a politician, something you're not suited for.
But I've been doing all this for us. Don't you want to marry a guy who'll amount to something?
I want to marry the boy I used to know, not this fella you're being now. What he's doing isn't the sort of thing I want to be a part of. I'm going home, Len. Good night, Slim.
Good night, Janice.
I think this paper's going overboard, taking cracks at our company.
What do you mean, our company?
Why don't you do something for that sour stomach of yours? Treat us all right, don't they?
Oh, pipe down.
Stop at the foot of the hill, I'll put that sign back.
Why bother? Nobody coming up here to Copper Hill.
Get in the bus now, go very quietly, and go into the back. Keep your line.
Where are we going, Miss Hunt?
Up to Copper Hill.
Oh, boy!
Stay in the
Hello, Slim. Hi, Slim.
Good morning, Slim.
Morning.
Good morning.
Catlock speaking. Iris, when are you going to get rid of that truck driver boyfriend of yours?
He's not a truck driver. He owns 4 delivery trucks and he doesn't drive them. He's the boss. And I'm not going to get rid of him. I'm going to marry him.
Congratulate him for me.
Excuse me, I have to take letters to Mr. Washburn.
I'll do it for you. Morning. Some more letters from your constituents, Senator.
Look, Slim, lay off the cracks. They're getting a little tiresome.
Aren't you a little touchy this morning?
You're so eager to criticize newspapers. Why do you work for one?
No one's criticizing newspapers. They stand or fall on their own merits. It's you.
I'm just going after facts and printing them.
Like the time you went out for some facts about the McFarland factory?
I didn't find out anything.
You found out the factory was not polluting the river. That was commendable. You didn't print that.
I'd like to speak with you, Mr. Washburn. But if you two are busy, I can come back later.
Mr. McFarland.
John McFarland. May I come in?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. I thought I'd come down and have a little talk about something we're both interested in.
What's that?
The subject of your editorials. How's your tobacco holding out?
Fine, sir. Here, you're welcome to it.
Thank you. You're Slim Haskins, aren't you?
That's right.
We have a draftsman at our shop. Talks a great deal about you.
Deckerman. Yeah, we were in the same CB outfit.
Uh-huh.
I suppose you've come to talk about your son, the senator.
No, I didn't. I'm not too concerned about him. He'll take care of himself. But I've been following your editorials very closely. Now, I know it's the duty of a newspaper to print the news. And of Of course, companies like Metro, Tri-State, and McFarland Motors, they are news.
Of course they are. Especially their profits.
That's right. And I'm interested in profits, both for myself and the customer. My main reason for coming here was to see if I could perhaps interest you in printing something about a pet theory I have. I call it Profits to the Customer.
What do you mean?
Well, as I say, it's my own private little pet theory. It's very simple, not very complicated. You see, I'm not an economist. I'm just a businessman. I have to make a profit to stay in business.
Sure, we all know that.
I make a profit on every electric motor I sell. But the customer must make a larger profit. Because if he doesn't, he won't buy my motors and I'm out of business.
The customer must make a profit.
That's right. Would you like to try my mixture?
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yes, the customer must make a profit. For example, you have some typesetting machines out there. The manufacturer who sold them made a profit on them. But your paper would never have bought them in the first place if they couldn't deliver something beyond their original cost. They must continue to work for your paper to be worth more to you than you paid for them. As a customer, that's your profit.
My profit?
Yes, you sell your newspaper to a man for 5 cents. He gets news, advertisements, and all kinds of information for his home and business. He gets service beyond the value of his 5 cents. As a customer, that's his profit. It's the same story with everything else. The light bulb, the refrigerator, the telephone. For this, we pay a few dollars a month. Our profits are enormous in steps alone. And in case of an emergency, its value can't be estimated.
That's a different slant from what we've been printing.
As you say, that's just a theory. But you can't deny that you are big business.
In your editorials, you've been insisting that because a thing is big, it's bad. It takes bigness to do big things. Our industries turned out equipment for our armed forces in a remarkably short space of time. It was a big job, and it was well done. Helped us to win the war and preserve our country. That's what American industry, with its bigness, was able to accomplish. Was that bad, Blake? The last 50 years, we've come a long way. Used to take a week to get a letter across the United States. Now we do it in 1 day. The difference in time alone could affect the happiness of a family. Might even mean a matter of life and death. In my time, I've seen advances in industry that have added 20 years to the average span of life. My father died in the old country at the age of 40, an old man. His work was absolute drudgery, slavery, on his own farm from 5 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. But because I live in America, I feel like a young man, and I'll be 65 in April.
Mr. McFarland, your tobacco makes mighty fine smoking.
Why are you telling me all this?
Well, I thought perhaps you might be interested in both sides of this profit question. Print something else for a change.
Mr. McFarland, I don't tell you how to run your plant, so please don't tell me how to run my paper. I'll print my own conception of business profits. Good day, sir.
Well, I just thought I'd come in and talk, which I have. Remember, Blake, when this country was first discovered, there was nothing here. Now look around you. Everything you see is profits. Our transportation, communication, household appliances, medical equipment. Notice them sometime, Blake. They're the real profits.
gold mine. Rags, come out of there. I gotta see. It's dark. Alan, do you suppose Rex smells gold? Well, some dogs are awful smart. Rex, come here. Rex, come out of there. Here, boy. Rex is too little to be prospecting for gold. Rex! Rex!
Katie! Alan! Katie!
Rex! Oh, there you are, boy. Rex, come here, you bad, bad boy. Come here. Come here, bad boy. I bet no more permit used to live here with Wall Switchers.
Okay, I'll bring them out to you.
Here.
What's this?
I'm quitting. That makes it official.
Oh, listen, Slim, just because we took a couple of pokes at each
That
other...
isn't it. I just can't stay here and watch my best friend make a fool of himself.
Look here, you're being the fool. Hello? Katie, where are you?
Copper Hill, please. Please hurry.
All right, Janice, I'll be right there. Slim, drive me out to Copper Hill. Something's happened to Katie. What? She didn't say.
Katie went to your mine.
The bulldozer can handle this. The new highway through the pass. There's a bulldozer there. I'll go after it. This'll do it.
103M to Control 1. Request bulldozer come to Copper Hill, code 3.
Control 1 to 103M. Roger. Control 1 to 108M. Contact bulldozer working in pass at south end of town.
Need a doctor right away. Suggest nearest one is Dr. Johnson at McFarland Factory.
We'll contact Dr. Johnson immediately.
Blake's little sister's under the cave-in.
Is there anything you want? You need any men from the factory?
Thanks very much, Mr. McFarland. The police have already sent for some equipment. Doctor, would you stand by, please?
Yes, of course.
There's Father. Keep her down there if you can.
There's Dr. Johnson. What's the... Doctor, what are they doing?
It's a matter of clearing away the front of the opening, and we'll get to her. Please stay here.
Doctor, do you think...
You better turn it around and back in.
I can't.
She's alive, Mrs. Washburn, but I must make a thorough examination right away. Take her into the ambulance, please. Careful. Tell Dr. Lee the operation must be performed within 2 hours, or it'll be fatal. Ask him if it can be ready.
Dr. Johnson wants to know if you can be ready in 2 hours. Yes, sir, I'll tell him. Dr. Lee will be ready in 2 hours.
Can we get Kato to Capital City in 2 hours?
Yes, yes, we'll take my plane. Come on.
Tell Dr. Lee we'll be there. We're starting now. Thank you.
Come on, let's get going. Come on. Thank you, Captain. Thank you very much.
This is Dr. Johnson. Dr. Johnson, I need a resuscitator at the airport right away. Thank you. Thank you.